So the next one again is stippling. Stippling is, same idea as these guys. So notice here, with blending, you cover all of the white area, but we just do it with a light layer of pencil. With hatching, we loosely hatch so that quite a bit of white comes out. And the more that we layer with hatching, the less white comes through. Same with this. The more layers of cross hatching we put on, the less white is coming through. So visually, we see a different value. It gets darker as we gradually increase the amount of lead that we put on the paper. With stippling, or in other words, pointillism is a different term for it. You're using points, okay? And as you're adding layers of those points, you're taking up more of that negative space and you're filling it up with black dots or whatever color dot you're applying to make that color appear to your eye like it's richer in value, okay? So again, if you're doing this at home, I have a thin black marker here. I know that you'll be getting one of these in your kits, but I would rather not give it to you to do this because then you're going to waste it on this, and I want you to save it for your final illustration, the one you're going to get. But if you have like a cheaper marker at home, again, you want your stippling in the first one to be very loose. If you've taken a science class and you've discussed maybe liquids, solids, and gases, I like to compare this to diagrams of molecules. So I always say this one here is like a gas, right? They're kind of very loosely floating around the space. And then slowly, as you move towards a liquid, they get a little bit tighter. Okay, again, you could totally do this with your pencil, except you are going to be stabbing the pencil to make marks, and that can become a little bit uncomfortable for your hand. Okay, so I won't take forever demonstrating this one. I know some of you might want to save this for homework till you get a marker. Okay, but again, you're just going to slowly build up the amount of points that you have in that space, and you will gradually move to a point where less and less and less white comes through. And when you step back and squint at it, you should see 5 different values, just like with the other techniques that we've used. Okay, so the last one should be like, again, if we were in science class talking about molecules, this one would probably be the solid. It would be really, really, really tightly packed. Okay, so yeah, you would just gradually increase your dots until they were like super tight in the end. Okay, so I'm not going to finish this. You guys get the picture, and everyone should have a copy of this reference sheet for that.